Okay. Hi. I'm here to tell you that evolution, the theory of evolution, is a lie, an evil, sinful lie that relies on the science of man instead of the science of God. My name's John Birmingham. My voice may sound a little funny right then. It didn't really sound like me. Um, this is Dada. Hi, Ayla. Hi, Ayla, Rowan, and Ivan. In case Danica plays this for him to pretend that I'm angry or something to them, with the way her family is there. Okay, there's someone in her family who has tricked so many people into evil ways of being. It's like he has a twisted, messed up way of being misled in his faith from God and Jesus. I'm going to turn this flash off this phone. And here's the thing that's messed up about him. Okay, he's really close to Danica and he supports her in Texas a bunch. And I can pay for them and she hasn't come back home and he paid to keep my wife and children away from me 1,000 miles away. He funded it and he was the one who drove into town with some woman he thinks he's married to who may be uh an adulterous relationship kind of person, and he drove into town with them and he got my wife and kids and he took them out of town. He lied to him and told him he'd give him a $30,000 new minivan, and then he made her pay $20,000 of it, and then he made her pay a bunch of rent, and she had a free place to stay with my mom and dad's uh, a whole house to themselves or whatever. They want me to blurt out as if she's rich or something, things they want me to brag about, using me as a scarecrow for all their money or whatever. And it's dumb as shit. The work that they do is dumb as shit. They don't do anything fucking cool or good or original or fun or anything that I like. They make a bunch of money. Oh, they have power and money, and they conjure spirits from hell for the rich money or something. And they try to make little deals with the devil and shit. And everything they did in their life is dumb as shit. And there are sellout people, and they like the dumbest shit. They like the opposite of everything that I was ever against. They like I got tricked into something. They tried to pretend I was in trouble. See, they try to make like flashing sirens out there as if I was in trouble. Okay, they like really dumb shit. Okay, like when I was a kid, when I was growing up in a small town, I liked really famous stuff that I personally liked, or not that famous stuff that I personally liked. And it was pretty much against everything that those people in Texas liked. But Danica was their daughter, and she left that shit ass environment to go to California because she didn't like it there. And I left this shit ass kind of feeling, well, it was beautiful, the shitty feeling way it was in Roanoke, how it became crappy feeling to me. And I was always and I was always godly and good. And there's somebody in her family who had this evil fly shit, and he believes in evolution. He believes in insect evolution and DNA, and he thinks that insects have the same DNA as human beings. And he's crazy and evil as shit, and he tricks people into the wrong garbage. He tricks people into the wrong things. Hi. He tricks people into the wrong ways of believing in things. And he's this man who's a doctor, and he chose pathology as his career. And the reason why he chose it is because he's a messed up soul, or body and soul or something. But see, his mother died when he was a small boy. So, as a small child, he tried to consult and maybe even conjure evil spirits and souls and demons and stuff like that. He tried to reach out to the spirit world, and he invited them all into his life, trying to bring his mother into his life who had passed away. She killed herself from like some man who was his father, who was really mean, and he kept cheating on her. They call it cheating on in that family because it's really adultery, and the punishment is death. And if they keep doing it, they'll end up in the lake of fire. But in their family, they pretend it's just cheating, like as if it's not that bad. And her this man and her family, I'm not going to say how he's related to her, but um he has a Rolodex of women that he would stop and do things with in sex ways in all kinds of towns when he would go on tour as a doctor. And then he's had three wives. One of them killed herself, like his mother killed herself, because of the jerk ass mean way that he is. And here are a list of all the evil things that he's done. I'm gonna find a text that I sent to Danica. And here are the mean things that he's done. Okay. Um here is here is the text. I can't put this online because it says somebody's name. I'm gonna go by